My dear Crow fam, I want to tell you something very important. Every time I get the honor to make a Chronos chain video, I have a few or some awesome Chronos holders asking me the question, making the comment on Twitter, DMs, and it's time. And I've been waiting for this because we just got a nice update on December 8th. It is about a protocol, a project, a token that once we saw it skyrocket all the way to the moon, almost $2. People were pouring money on it, liquidity pools, vaults. And of course, I have money on it. I believed at the beginning of 2022. But where's the situation right now? What is the question? What is the project? Math Market Finance. MMF, baby. Yes. A lot of you been asking me, telling me, and requiring some type of information update. Well, you got it. Not many people are talking about it. Not on YouTube, not much on Twitter. It's just more from the team. Guess what? I got everything you need to know. And on the latest medium, December 8th, it's really something that I do favor. I like because it's the future for the chain. Not only that, not the future for the protocol, but the next bridge, the next evolution, the next part of the journey, the merge. What is that, Oscar? A new blockchain. But there's a lot of things going on with this one, right? As you might expect. And I'm checking the Discord responses. They had to update their entire community, all of us. And they're like, we're seeing mixed feelings, right? Because people are like, wait, we like this. Why are you trying to make something new? And Canvas, one of the founders, explaining very in detail. So I want to show you guys, do not miss anything if you're a Chronos holder, because I have money on the vaults on MMF. If you don't know, of course, Polygon now, which is, I believe, a good addition because we want to be multi-chain. We want to have a nice native Chronos project, go beyond and expand. But obviously, it's not easy because they're doing all of this in a bear market. How it starts that medium, I like it. Despite all the garbage, in Oscar's words, FTX, 3 Arrows Capital, Luna, the trust from everybody is gone. I'm not gonna require MMF to be the savior or just to pump, because obviously it's been a difficult year. But I gotta tell you, at the end, I already requested for them to stop by to the channel for a live on via Twitter DM. They haven't replied. I would love if you guys are watching this video, if somebody close to MMF, come up, guys. A Chronos chain ambassador welcomes you, because my community likes Tectonic, VVS, and you guys, you were at some point the #1 by TVL. I got money on you, and there's the NFT community, one of the most vibrant from Chronos. But why is the price collapse? What is going on, Oscar? I want answers. Well, don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. Not looking at the clock on this one, guys, because it is an important subject. It is something that it affects many of us. Math Market Finance, for those who don't know, it's one of the trio that I liked at the very beginning of my journey in Chronos Chain. And I know probably this video is not gonna do as well because not many people are looking for it, but I don't care about this, guys. I care about my community. I care about providing this relevant information. And like I've said, I was waiting for a big update medium status of MMF, and I got it on December 8th. Well, let's go ahead and update you on this beautiful weekend. At some point, #1 DeFi ecosystem, Polygon, Chronos, right? Obviously, if you go to Polygon, you're going to have other ones that are extremely more competitive. But on Chronos, you do have a chance to compete. And right now, by TVL, is Tectonic and VVS. But it's a vibrant community with a lot of members. Now, guys, this is what really shaking everybody up with MMF. And these are the comments that I see. Oscar, make an update on MMF. What's going on with MMF? Are they going to come back? Let me tell you something straight to your face. If they were a bad team, a rug pull, scammers, hackers, whatever you want to call them, they will be out by now, because I've seen it. They take the best opportunity for them, which is the worst for us, the worst, the bear market. the crash, the crashes, everything. Just clean your hands, leave. I mean, some of them are not dogs, so who can take them to justice, bring them to justice? We don't know who they are. They use their NFT names and whatever. And I see them on Discord. I see them pushing, updating, letting people know what's going on, the status, and what their response is against these macro events and DeFi Web3 events. If they were bad people, they will be gone by now. And I still see them there. Still for Tectonic and still for VVS Finance. Me, Oscar Ramos, I don't have any contact with them. I will love them. Guys, reach out to me. I'd love to know you even better. I love from a channel standpoint, I'd love to have you here on the channel and talk to my community, because we are all CRONOS fam. Just reach out. But if they were bad people, they will be gone by now, because this is the perfect time. They're still here, and I believe their plan, and let's move forward with CRONOS. Now, this is the main thing. So let's go ahead and revise this, and let's move with the price, and let's move with my positions. There's a lot to eat right here. So guys, what in the world is this? The new frontier. And I am not going to read everything to you, but I already had an idea. And this is, I think, what's the most important. Please go to Twitter, follow them, do your research, please. Now, the merge. Our team will release details on how users can bridge their existing CRONOS and Polygon tokens. But basically, they all want to be into our mainnet and swap into the new CAT token at predetermined rate when that happens, which will be a layer 1 token of a layer 1 chain. Basically, creating their own chain, because there's such a huge ecosystem. It's just that the situations, the conditions are not the best for them for DeFi, and that's why the prices are garbage, right? For every action that our team takes, we always assure that our ecosystem users will benefit from it. And I gotta tell you, the main reason why a lot of people were doing MMF was because VVS was great, Tectonic was okay, but MMF had the vaults. MMF had a lot of great utilities when it comes to liquidity pools and yield farming, and people were making a lot of money back in the day, early 2022. The problem was that I still believe this was the issue. VVS Finance, Tectonic had some time limited to liquidate. MMF did not. Whenever you wanted, you could just leave. And that's kind of one of the reasons I believe that it just everything flushed. But on VVS, you had to wait, sometimes locked. You know what I'm saying? Got it. So basically, what they're trying to do, more specifically, this move allows all existing ecosystem tokens to have an added utility converted to an L1 token. The idea is to create something of their own, use it, but still have an access to Polygon and CRONOS. Obviously, it's going to be very innovative, very new. A lot of people have questions, and people were like, why don't you just continue on CRONOS, right? To make CRONOS stronger, or Polygon. In my opinion, I would love to see it more on CRONOS, but I think this is the direction they're trying to head. Take a look at this. On top of that, our team have plans to reduce emissions on CRONOS and Polygon platform and promote activity on MMF instead. Both bridging and swapping into CAT and reduction of emissions will help improve the price action. Well, that's of course set, easier than done. Still is pending. But what I get from here, number one, is that they care and they're not gonna leave. And on a DeFi space, when I've been rug pulled before on NFT projects, on these projects, sad but true. Of course, you don't start with $1 million there, right? At least I like these guys. If you wanted an update, you wanted to know, this is what they're telling us. It's, I believe, okay. Why is this important for holders? Because a layer 1 token typically has a larger market cap and allows for more room for growth and stuff. So if you want MMF to be that place for DeFi, well, the future seems bright. And this is why they're building their own chain. Now, one of the things that I like is the promise to us. Take a look at this. From day one, we promise to give all and never go down without a fight. We are far from done. I like this. Today, we're in the depths of the abyss, right? The abyss. And when I say the pits of hell, because it's true. Everyone, it's there. Even CRONOS, right? You know that. Tomorrow we scale the lows and we'll pick together. What we cannot promise you is that the things are immediately going to be better. You have to understand. So when you see the price going down, lower, just it's normal. It is what it is. If the project team is not leaving, then I wouldn't worry, because they're the ones who are driving the project. If the team, I mean, the price can be great, but if the team are a bunch of scammers and I'm gonna leave you behind, then it's worse than what we're seeing right now with MMF, simply because the macro policies of today deeply favor off risk, and pretty much our endeavors today will only bear fruit in little further into the future. That's the best way actually that I get from this, right? And the conclusion, right? So the vision is long term. They're trying, and they're gonna now make their own chain. It's a new frontier, it's a new journey, and I favor it for them, for me, because now let's move to my positions, right? First and foremost, welcome to the price of MMF. Almost $2, crash to 0 something. Yep. Will that price come up? It all depends on a bull market. This is not gonna come up without a bull market, from what I think. Since May, we haven't seen anything. We've seen more action on tectonic, on VVS Finance and MMF, anything. Sad but true. Now, obviously, that affects volume, that affects a lot of interest, right? If you're trying to bring your own chain with a new cat token, what's going to happen with MMF and CRONOS? I get it. It might be a give or take. It might be, well, because you can also swap it for the cat token. But the problem is, now that MMF is worth nothing, you might not get too many cat. You see what I'm saying? So obviously, because creating their own mainnet, their own blockchain, that's where they're gonna be putting most of the resources. So yes, I think you start seeing kind of like the differences here. But I'm not hiding anything from you. This is the way I think, right? Honesty, transparency. Now here it is: Tectonic, VVS Finance, Pharaoh, MMF. MMF was number one, guys, right, this year. Now look at it with 16 in all of everything. The swap, the vaults, everything. So obviously, not a contender so far, but we need to wait for that bull season to come for everybody to do better. Now here's the website, and you gotta understand what MMF has gone through is interesting, because they got their website cloned by hackers, and at some point it was risky to come and connect your wallet. I don't know why the volume trading is 0, to be honest with you, but the circulating supply 500 million, and just take a look at 11 million total value lock, guys. That was billions. That was billions. So that's kind of like the idea, right? There's no money left on MMF here on CRONOS. So at some point they might just say, you know what, we're gonna close it. I don't know. Hopefully not. But I mean, obviously people have their own mind here now. Welcome to MMF on Polygon. There's more on CRONOS according to their own numbers, but the volume traded, look at it. It's no comparison, right? Because I cannot see the volume here, but the idea is that they're trying to be multi-chain. It's not easy, I get it, and I like it because it brings our name. Once again, look at it. We have 2, right? There's only 1 here, which is good because it's ours, right? It's CRONOS, so kind of like keep it in the fam. So this is Polygon, obviously, great thing. If you're looking to get Matic, wrap Matic, because I already know how the MMF team works, I will go to MMF on Polygon to get it. So obviously, so I think that's a good start because you get to know the project here, and then you can go to other multi-chain to get a different one in the native blockchain layer 1, in this case Polygon. And this is my position on the vault, which this is a place, this is like back in the days in early 2022, this is where we used to get our kicks with MMF. You know it if you're watching the video. Now what happens is Obviously, all the percentages are super down. You guys remember when we had 100,000, 10,000, 50,000? Yep. But things have changed drastically. Does that mean that they're gone, cooked? I just explained. No, it's just the market conditions. So I'm happy that they're trying to do something about it, not just lay around and see if they're gonna survive or not. To all of you asking me, there it is. That's it. So there's no more I can say other than if they want to stop by to the channel, you're more than welcome. I gotta tell you, the community with NFTs, the community with the math market trees, the community with the games, the community with the swaps, the community, I think it's a really strong, powerful community that sadly got a really tough momentum slowdown in the bear market. Tectonic was able to hold a little bit better. VVS Finance too. I'm just happy that at the end, in the pits of hell, the abysm, right? We are seeing some progress, some forward mentality. And this is what I can tell you guys. Not a financial advisor. Buy if you want. Buy what you can afford losing. But am I worried for MMF? I am not, because the leadership, it looks nice. And I just remember, because I forget things. Here it is. So the canvas, this is on Twitter, on Discord. And that's the announcement. And this is like, it's been 12 hours since the release, and I know there has been a mixed sentiments about M-Chain. So please go ahead, join their Discord, do your research, right? But I get it, man. It is not easy to be a project founder. It is difficult, especially in DeFi in these times. But I can tell you that between MMF, Tectonic, and BVS, MMF continues to be more active. So the only thing they need is that boost. If we see CRONOS, MMF pump a little bit, people are going to get crazy, but we just need the whales to help out a little bit. If you like this, don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. That's all. That's my update with MMF. Join, get plugged in. I like it. I'm happy where they're going. And let's believe for a better future on this one. Kudos on M-Chain news. And wish you all the best you guys have. Peace!